Thank goodness you've arrived, Herr Oberstleutnant. I have more tips for you to bring the battle to the enemy. The low silhouette of turretless tank destroyers is fully utilized in combination with terrain depressions, such as this riverbed. As you can see, the enemy tank's shots ricochet off of what little of the tank destroyer's frontal armor is exposed over the lip of the riverbed. The slight slope of the riverbed also magnifies the tank destroyer's already angled armor, further decreasing the chances of a penetration. Sometimes you can bait your opponent into engaging you in order to coax them out of position or return fire to expose their location. In this situation, a scout has advanced to a forward position in hold fire mode, but cannot engage the enemy tank destroyer without being spotted. By luring the enemy tank destroyer out of position, it no longer has the scout in its field of view and can be destroyed. Smoke grenades are an effective tool for controlling your opponent's field of view. Typically, you want to throw more than one to obfuscate your approach. Keep in mind that smoke is soft cover. Just like bushes, as soon as you open fire, you're lit up like a Christmas tree. You always want to use hold or return fire mode and wait to engage the enemy until you're well within range. This red guard was able to neutralize the enemy tank when otherwise he would have been exposed to enemy fire. One of those tricks you're not going to get to use very often, but if you know where a vehicle is, there's a slight anomaly in the targeting system that you can exploit. If you go into direct control mode and you watch your aim, you can see there where the green dot has separated from the aiming reticle. What is happening there is if you aim just on the edge of a vehicle, you'll see that disparity, and basically means that you're aiming at the side, edge of the hull. And eventually, what'll happen is your shot will randomly go to the right of that dot, and as you can see, you can score some hits. You can see the sparks flying there, and just keep in mind, even though you can't see them, you're making it real easy for them to see you. Only use this tactic if the chances of reprisal are low. Experienced players know this, but always, always, always keep infantry with your big toys. It's extremely easy to sneak up on a tank with little field of view and AT grenade it and get away with it completely cleanly. Don't do this. Barrel collisions are one of those things you never really have to think about, but if you know how the engine handles it, it comes in handy. In this case, this SU-100 was cut out with no ammo, but because it caused the enemy Su-85's barrel to become collided with it, it delayed the enemy vehicle long enough in confusion to rush infantry support up and take it out. This isn't World of Tanks. You can't just fire when your barrel's inside of another object. It won't let you. So it's not something that'll come into play all that often, but if you know that it's a feature of the engine, you can exploit it. This is an older Fraps clip, but it shows a really cool tactic. If you have a transport vehicle, you can unload infantry on the go by clicking on their silhouettes. Yes, as you can tell, I was having fun this game.
Start popping them out.
Oh, yeah. It's always a good idea to drop at least one or two off, as they'll spot enemy troops for your transport. Also, your troops won't be bunched up, and it increases your chances of getting them into good positions.
Oh, the infantry right there.
Sometimes when I'm lacking in defenses, I'll just drop the machine gunners and support infantry and just use the rest of them for the attack.
I didn't mean to buy an engineering truck, but I did. Shit.
Thanks for tuning in again. Please subscribe, and also let us know what you think about the new style of videos. We'll see you again next time.